Hey guys, Mike from Spike Life with a very sad post. By now everybody's heard about what's happened to our brothers and sisters at Bondi Beach in Australia during the first day of Hanukkah. This is such a horrible, disgusting, cowardly act by the so-called religion of peace. They fancy themselves cunning warriors, and they fancy themselves the arbiters of truth. You're nothing more than a scourge on society. And you know what? All of us, to some degree, are to blame for this, whether it's your asshole rhetoric, or whether it's your anti-Semitic bias that's been ingrained in you for so long you can't put a finger on it. You can no longer give yourself a starting point for that. And for all of us in, quote, civilized nations who just keep giving Islam a foot in our doors, my nation included, you don't think that we're next to some degree? You're wrong. Why don't you ask Germany? Why don't you ask England or France or any other free society for that matter? For those of you who don't understand what Islam is, it's like a cancer or termites in your home. And what I mean by that is if you know them historically, and I've spent a lot of time overseas, I can tell you, having worked with them, and look, I'm talking about the radicalized religion of Islam. What they do is they're deceivers. Look it up. What they do is they come into your nation, and under the guise of, we're fleeing somewhere, or we're peaceful, or show us some tolerance, and before you know it, ask New York, there's a bunch of Sharia courts in your nation. And not only are our Jewish brothers and sisters in peril, but those of you who identify as, a Catholic, a moderate Christian, you're also in danger. What'll happen is eventually your daughter will be required to wear a burqa, or your wife won't be allowed outside with anyone other than a male relative. So, you know what? I will say this. Pray for the peace of Israel. Continue to pray for our Jewish brothers and sisters as Christians. I'll leave you with a couple things. Isaiah 1:24. Therefore the Lord Almighty, the mighty one of where? Israel, declares, I will vent my wrath on my foes and avenge myself on my enemies. Take that to the bank with you. Again, Jeremiah 51:36. Therefore, this is what the Lord says, I will defend you and avenge you. I pray that the Lord allows sleep to escape the eyes of the perpetrators who organized this and orchestrated this. And I will say this also. May plague follow you during the day, and may terror take you at night. That's all I got to say. May peace be with my brothers in Israel, and may God's love continue to fall upon you.